cover the escape of the alchemist.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped.
Yeah.
All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Is it your dick?
I need to be going.
Oh.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
To think that alchemist that we let go gave us more gold than the dude who wanted us to track him down. Hello.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother
Don't pay
Cardinal
attention to my
Cornelia
cake, by
will
the
be
way.
enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I'm gonna help those dude leaves.
I must be going.
Those dudes
Farewell,
leave.
Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Hello. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Negotiate with the vendor. Is this the main quest? No, side quest. Alright. You know what? We're here, so might as well. Hello.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
But...
In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Other merchants.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Let's go more instructions.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
So we can use charisma, threaten a prison sentence, or offer a bribe. I should have brought intuition instead of charisma. Can I even try this? No, okay. Well, I guess threaten a prison sentence.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord.
Yay!
I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end.
Feel bad
You're
for the
certainly
dude,
honouring
though.
your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
I do really feel bad for the vendor, though. Yeah, who's this? Don't get distracted. Finish your quests, Mustles. It sounds under the control of another faction than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume of the faction will allow you to trick the guards. You can also try a stealth approach, but if a guard spots you, it will result in a violent response and damage your reputation with the faction. So it's basically like Assassin's Creed, where you have some parts that you're not allowed to go into, and you have to stealth around to get to a certain person, like in the middle of an area.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. Some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
What a bastard.
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
So,
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
fair enough. But I was not actually wanting to ask about that. Where did you last see him?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Ask about the heretics. Oh, so it was this person.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, We did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Talk to him openly about your mission, or keep from saying too much. I'll just talk to him openly.
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Alright. Let's
Be
go.
back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
That's gonna be hard. Wait, am I in forbidden territory right now? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, okay, never mind. I did not see him right there. Ooh.
I've seen a first.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no Nord. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think
Did
of
it
my
just
clients as
mistype
kin,
exchange?
but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison.
Ah,
They must
crap.
be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're going to open them, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, you know what I'm gonna save? I want to see if I can actually just straight up leave right now. Does that actually work? Or is that... Do I need to do this? I want to check this out now. Free the smuggler. Ah, it seems to be important. Alrighty. Betrayal. I mean, he's a smuggler. Can I actually...
I don't have the key.
I was about to say.
Locked.
I don't have lockpicking either. Nope. How the hell are we gonna get the key? You know, we'll just find out later. Maybe we won't even ever get back. I'm not gonna worry about it. Sneaky, sneaky. No, you don't see me. Oh, why are you going upstairs? Just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking.
To my help, and death to the others!
Well, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, Jesus Christ, what was that? Fuck you, fuck you.
Drink a potion.
Fuck you. Sure. They won't know that was me. They'll never know. Wait, is my head clipping through it? No, okay. That seems like a bad idea. I'll climb over that. Oh. Oh no, we have to go. Yeah, I was in here before, just from a different entrance. No. Can I not, like, knock them out silently?
To my help.
Never mind. Please tell me there's some clothes. Does that count as the outfit? No. Okay. No. This one. Sailor coat. Sailor's gloves. And sailor's boots. Does that count? Oh my god, it does. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and the keys. I can actually free that dude now. I guess we'll just stick to our promise of freedom. Hello, my fellow sailor. Yar har har fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is the life for me. I think they bought it. Oh, I also really appreciate that sprinting does not use up a stamina bar. I know that it creates like more immersion into a game, but I prefer without it.
Thank you, my lord. Don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if this is a good idea, but...
Thank you, my lord. Don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Hello. Ba ba ba, don't mind me. I'm going to check up on our
What can I do for
prisoner.
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally. We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Oh my god, he actually said me hearties. I love it. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take everything. Oh, we're going up. Discover where to find Constantine. Wait, that's here? That's not the quest I was going for. Heretics.
Who is there?
Historian?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor.
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then?
Nobody
Please,
expected
please,
Spanish Inquisition.
Have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Ask about the research. Hey, welcome back, RW. How's
Tell
the
me
rice?
more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work
them at Samson.
concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And?
Oh.
What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
I want to help them. Rice is good, but I think I tried some while it was too hot. Yeah, that sounded good. The possibility of making an agreement with the Lemele.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Welcome. Escape
Who
plan.
were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
I see.
It's not wrong.
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Propose to speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Hello. Can you help
Your
us?
Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Ask for help for the historians.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthias, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Yay! Thank you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives.
Oh,
We are eternally grateful.
that's nice.
It was
That's
nothing.
swift travel.
I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Can I refuse it?
Farewell.
Oh,
You have a
come
kind
on.
heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't
Thank
have
you.
wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
I don't think these things are going to matter at the end of the game.
Good day, Excellency.
Because it's just the beginning town.
Sir de Sade,
But it might.
to what do I owe the pleasure?
You're a cunt. You owe me your lives, and I shall take them.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable.
Souls.
We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Yeah,
I
I'm out
must
of
be
here. Bye.
going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Woo! Fancy. I probably want to go for that magic healing, to be honest. It sounds really, really nice. Yeah, I'll go this way. We'll just try to get to that magic healing. Useful to stay alive, it says. Well, no shit, it's healing. Toasty. Kapam! Hello. Hi there. I helped you.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Wait. Can we use the smuggler that we freed to get that cargo? Hello?
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Ask about his future role on the island.
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be
Okay,
leaving.
bye.
I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
So he's going to be checking up on us with every single thing we do. That's going to suck. Hello.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Side quests
Have no fear.
before main
I'll bring
quests.
him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Yeah.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Oh, we've already been there.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Yeah, very
Let's take a
easy.
look
You
around
just
the
walk
building.
in.
We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
I love how they're like, do you know how to get in here stealthily? We literally opened that chest earlier. Come on, dude. Oh, there we go.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
You're welcome. Let's go, Kurt. I remember the merchant where you got the sleeping pills from. Wait. What? Hey, what?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
The way's not
Do your
clear.
best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't
What?
you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
I don't remember
Move out.
making the
Quick
way
steps.
clear. Did that just straight up work?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss.
Door,
Can
you're
I
back.
say
Right
except
then.
you're
What about our
welcome?
business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Okay. So I guess this optional quest goes beyond just this city. And I have to admit, I'm a big fan of that. Drink. Is it like watercress, an actual, like, edible thing? I have 2 new clients. They want to go to Al-Sad and the Inquisitors are on their heels. Which one? Wait, this is the, Wow. This is information about the historians that we just saved. Ah. Okay. Did not expect that, but I'll take it. Hello.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
I thought she
He's
was a
taking
girl with a
disappearance
beard at
seriously.
first.
What can I do for you?
When was the last time you saw it?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Ask if he had enemies.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Habitual comings
What
and
does
goes.
Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Ask him about his friends.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Alright, so he was down by the canal.
I need to be going. Farewell. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Ask about the kidnappers.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
Ask what he knows.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
State of mind. Have a good lurk, RW. Thank you for spending your time here.
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
So there's a regular in the tavern. It seems like we're going to this tavern for almost every quest.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about the cabin boy.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Thank you. Yeah, let's just
I'm
ask
looking
him.
for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
Yeah, I was thinking that was gonna be. Ask him about Constantine.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight.
Oh, no.
I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
How much was it?
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Wait, it's only 25 gold coins? I mean,
That's not
we'll
a small
repair it.
sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Fuck you.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
So we did buy earlier at the merchant some quest items, which
The furniture
apparently
is
is
in
for
terrible
this.
condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
We already have.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Yeah.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
Sort of.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.